Welcome to TGN's Athlete Spotlight. I'm Sam Hochstetler, and with me is Bethany Christian multi-sport athlete Hanna Hochstetler. Welcome, Hanna. Why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, I'm a senior at Bethany Christian High School, and I am also, obviously, I play softball, volleyball, and basketball. I live in Goshen, and I plan on staying around Goshen for the next while, college and whatnot.
Okay, cool. And so you play 3 sports, basketball, volleyball, softball. Which one is your favorite?
That's tough. It depends on what season I'm in. When I'm in volleyball season, I'm all for volleyball, and it's just super fun. And then when I'm in basketball season, obviously, I love basketball. And then with softball, it's kind of the for fun sport that I play to stay active and be with my friends, and It's all fun. And yeah.
What's the toughest thing about playing 3 sports? I mean, you got the fall season, then the winter season, then the spring season. What's the toughest about going back to back to back like that?
I have to say the hardest thing is, especially with this past season volleyball to basketball, was we made it to the sectional final and then lost in that round on Saturday evening. We had Sunday off, and then we had to start a 3-hour practice for basketball on Monday. So just kind of getting that mental shift from being sad that your one season was over, and especially as a senior, being done with that sport, and then transitioning into another last of starting my final basketball season in high school. It's just that transition and mental shift from sadness to a super happy, excited to be starting another season.
Yeah. Do you have any advice for other tri-sport athletes, or something you would say to someone a couple years younger than you who was trying to balance 3 sports like that?
I definitely say just to go for it, because if you can manage your time in high school, it's a fun time to have all sorts of different opportunities and just trying things. I mean, you can try your freshman, your sophomore year. If it starts getting tough, you can always stop your junior year or sophomore year, depending on how far you think you can go. But, just giving anything of your interest a shot is always fun.
Okay. So how did the volleyball season go?
Well, we started off pretty strong, and we had 5 seniors on our team this year, which was awesome. And so we've been playing together for a while, so we started off pretty strong, had a little bit of a rut towards the end, but going into sectionals, we had a very, very awesome draw. And so we made it to the sectional final and played against a really good team, and gave our all. But it was just a great time because our team dynamics was really good, and we were able to work together well and just have fun. And I guess the most important thing was just that we had fun playing together with our successes, and then we were able to get over our losses. And I guess one thing to demonstrate that was after our sectional game, we were all given glow sticks on the way home from our game, and we just sang songs the whole way back. And we were upset that our season was over, but we were able to still put things into perspective and be like, we're still together as a team, and this is our last time to be together as a team, so let's not mope around, but let's be happy and positive and have fun.
Cool. And what are the team's goals for the upcoming basketball season?
Well, always, a sectional championship would be awesome. Be my first in my high school career. But just to do our best, because this is a bit of a transition from, we lost one of our big posts last year, and then someone who's the fastest person I've seen in a while. So just kind of transitioning and filling roles and bringing up some underclassmen up into the varsity is going to be just a different group of people. So learning how to work together and just kind of focusing on that, and not necessarily on points, but on how we play together as a team.
Okay. What's the best advice you've gotten from a coach?
Ooh, it's got to be my basketball coach. And she told me one time, my sophomore year, I was thrown on the starting 5 for basketball, and I wasn't doing too well. And she just said, Hannah, just shoot the ball. Just get up. If you're open, you have the skill. You can do it. Just shoot it. And I went from scoring an average of about 5 points to 12 points second half of the season. And so just that come to Jesus moment where you're just like, oh, yeah, duh. And then you just start playing.
Okay. Do you have any sort of pregame rituals in any of the sports, or maybe one for each different sport?
Oh, well, we have the same one for volleyball and basketball, just because from playing both, we just kind of carried them through. And in our hallway, we always come out of the opposite side on the gym. And so we have this long hallway to run through, and there are these blue squares. And so we say, don't forget to touch every blue square, so you have to run and hit every single blue square, and it's a little bit of a jump for each person and make it all the way down, and then we team it up and have our little, whose house is it? Our house. What time is it? Game time. And then we have our little cheer, and then we run out before every game.
Okay, very cool. And so what are your plans beyond high school? Are you looking at some colleges? And what sports are you hoping to play at the next level?
Well, I have a couple of colleges in consideration, and depending on which one I go to, I could potentially play volleyball and basketball, or just volleyball or just basketball. I haven't quite decided yet because I love them both, and I don't know, there's just the opportunity to be able to play both. It's just the decision of what I want to do next, but I definitely am looking into both volleyball and basketball next year.
Okay. Well, that'll do it for us here at TGN's Athlete Spotlight. Thanks to Hanna, and we'll see you next time.